No, you can't have any. I don't share. No. No, 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 no! What's going on? Where did all the lights go? Hey, I can't see anything! Who ate my chocolate coins? Wait till I tell Mr. Maboo about this. He will not be happy. Oh, story time. I didn't see you there. How are you? What? Someone ate all your chocolate coins. Wow, I don't know who that was. You shouldn't be taking that many chocolate coins anyway. You will make yourself sick. You need to learn to share. And maybe mummies need to learn to share too. And maybe Mr. Maboo needs to learn to share. Shall we have a read? You can go there, story time, and listen to the story. It's a good story, you'll like it. Hi Bookworms, today we have a whodunit for you. Yeah. Have you got the book? This is today's story. Can everyone see? It's called Mr. Maboo and the poo in the shoe.
Yeah.
Who pooed in Mr. Maboo's shoe?
Right.
We're going to play some bets now. Let's look at all the animals. We've got mice, cats, dog, pigs, rabbits. We've got parrots, the horse, the fish. Who do you think pooed in Mr. Maboo's shoe? Mummy's going to guess. What should Mummy guess, Agatha? The fish? Agatha thinks I should guess the fish. Okay. Who do you think? Who are you going to guess? The horse? Agatha's guessed the horse. Bear, who do you think Storytime's going to pick?
That.
Storytime's picked the pig. Right. Bookworms, have a guess before we read the story. Have a guess. Who do you think pooed in the shoe? Tell me, who did you guess? Who do you think? Say it really loud. That could be who pooed in the shoe. We're going to find out, Bookworms, who Imogen's choosing. So I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to spin my finger round and then Imogen's going to shout stop. Okay, Imogen, shout stop. Imogen has guessed the dog. Good guess. Okay, so we've got the dog, the fish, Storytime guessed the pig, and Agatha guessed the horse. Right, Bookworms, let's find out who pooed in Mr. Maboo's shoe. Let's begin. Mr. Maboo and the Poo in the Shoe. Written by Daniel Williamson. Mr. Maboo is not a lot like you or anyone else for that matter. He often gets up around 2:30 for his daily seafood platter. It causes such a big hullabaloo if the fisherman ever runs late to bring his crab and lobsters too to put them on his plate. The fisherman stops at the baker's each day, the old village market too, loading bread, fruit and cheese on his bicycle tray for greedy old Mr. Maboo. The closer to 2:30 it gets, the busier his table becomes. In a flash, he's surrounded by 17 pets, all waiting for just a few crumbs. Mr. Maboo doesn't give them his food, yet still the animals wait. They think that he is rather rude, not sharing what's on his plate. One day, it's true, his face turned blue. No sign of his platter by 3. Mr. Maboo, is the phone for you? The fisherman slipped on his knee. He answered the phone with a moan and a groan. My food should have been here by now. If I must come along, I'll put my shoes on and pick up my platter somehow. Mr. Maboo put on his left shoe while sitting in front of the fish. But when he put on his right, he got a terrible fright. The shoe went on with a big squish. Oh, Mr. Maboo, you've trodden in poo. However could this be? A poo? In my shoe? This can't be true. Whoever's done this to me? Who did this poo? Was it you, cat? Was it you? Did you betray me this way? I've got such better things to do. You know I've been sleeping all day. What about you? Said Mr. Maboo to the dog curled up in his bed. I've been burying my bone all day. Perhaps try the rabbits instead. Imogen, it wasn't the dog. It wasn't the dog.
Or cat.
Or the cat. No, it wasn't. Let's find out, Bookworms, who it could be. We've been hopping around the garden and chomping away on our carrots. Maybe you should aim a bit higher. Why don't you speak to the parrots? We've been squawking away on our perch and making our cage look nice. If you want our help with your silly search, you're better off asking those mice. We mice are too small to climb in your shoe, and our poos are too tiny, of course. That poo is enormous, Mr. Maboo. Have you tried asking the horse? I couldn't do this, Mr. Maboo. It's covered in straw and twigs. It's clear to me it's got to be one of the 3 little pigs. Well, little pigs, said Mr. Maboo, was it you, was it you, was it you? I have to admit, from the state of your pit, I wouldn't be surprised if it's true. The first little pig stepped forward bravely. It's the first I've heard of it, he said. I've been rolling around in the mud behind the big garden shed. The second little pig had something to say. I hope you don't think it was me. I've been looking for berries all day around the juniper tree. So everyone looked for the third little pig, the last of the 17 pets. The naughtiest animal left in the house, the pig with no regrets. He stood on the table laughing as Mr. Maboo went red. You should have shared your food with us, but you ate it all instead. I knew it was you, said Mr. Maboo. I knew it right from the start. So why did you blame all the other pets too, if that's what you felt in your heart? Maybe you shouldn't blame them so quick. I mean, honestly, what could be sadder? The truth is, I played another trick too, and this one will make you much madder. I did do that poo, said the third little pig. But now the joke's on you. Before you went stomping around the room, I pooed in the other one too. So, who pooed in that shoe? It wasn't you. No, it wasn't you. You didn't poo in Mr. Maboo's shoe.
Oh, me?
You didn't poo in Mr. Maboo's shoe, did you?
No.
Well, Bookworms, that was a very cheeky pig. Who pooed in Mr. Maboo's shoe? The third little pig. The third little pig pooed in Mr. Maboo's shoe. The third little pig pooed in Mr. Maboo's shoe. That's who? That's Agatha snorting. Is that the noise the third little pig makes? It was the cheekiest of the little pigs and the naughtiest little pig. Well, Bookworms, watch out for those piggies. And we'll see you again soon. Bye! Bye, Bookworms.